What's up, guys? Welcome to my crib. Let me show you guys around. This is my living room here. This is where a lot of my Monavie events take place. I do tastings probably every Thursday and Sunday night at my home, opportunity meetings. It's where it gives a chance for everyone to hang out. I like the open setting in the house. It's a single-story home. And as you can see, I got the 50-inch plasma up to play the Monavie Momentum video. Let me show you some more of the house. This is my office, where I come check out the Monavie, my Monavie tree, find out what's going on in the business as far as where my points are going and where I'm at for the week, and just making sure everyone's on their A game. Now, we can take you guys through the rest of the house. In here is my kitchen. This is probably my favorite thing in the whole entire house because, you know, I don't have to wonder what's in the fridge. You can see right through it, obviously. And don't let me fool you, but my fridge doesn't look like this all the time. Right here, we got the Monavie Pulse. Obviously, this is gonna help blow up our business now. Right next to the Monavie, we got the egg beaters. I chug this down. Me and Kelly chug one of these down before we work out in the morning every single day. Actually, that's pretty disgusting, but. All right, so now it's time for me to show you guys the rides. This is my brand new S550 Mercedes. Compliments of Monavie for hitting that milestone rank of Black Diamond Executive. It's all rimmed up, ready to go. Another car I have right here is my brand new BMW 750 Li. It's another toy of mine. I got it badged up in the back with Monavie so everybody knows, you know, what's providing the income for me to afford these nice things. All right, so this is usually how my day starts. Actually, at about 6 a.m. in the morning, I get a call from Kelly, or I get a text from Kelly Bangert, which is my next door neighbor, Royal Black Diamond Executive, who sponsored me into this business. Or he has his little daughter, his little 2-year-old daughter, Ava, call me and say, "Money doesn't sleep, Calvin, get to work." Then Kelly usually meets me at my house, or we both meet up at the gym in the morning. And that's usually where Kelly's giving me all my constructive criticism I need for the day or for the week. You know, telling me, you know, get your business moving, keep sponsoring people. You know, you're not moving fast enough. And it really gets me out there, you know, sharing the opportunity and sharing the credibility of the company. And it really gets me out there driving and hustling every day to build this business further than I've even taken it already.
Monavie is a synergistic blend of 19 fruits that come from all around the world. There's glucosamine that helps with your bones and joints. I can go on and on about this product.
Cut. Man, I leave for 5 minutes and you're trying to steal my fame right now? What, are you the Black Diamond?
Can I be in the spotlight just one day out of your life?
Hey, well, you know, network marketing pretty much requires you to duplicate yourself, and that's pretty much what I did when I hit the rank of Black Diamond. I invested in my own clone, right?
That's true.
Actually, this is my twin brother, Brandon, and you know, he pretty much gave me a lot of the competition while growing up in my life in order for me to work harder at everything I did. And we grew up with a single mom. We had a sister who was about 4 years younger, and it was really tough for us to even survive where we lived. Yet alone put food on the table, clothes on our back, and my mom was really struggling a lot. And me and my brother took it upon ourselves at an early age to go out there and start working when we were about 8.5 years old. And we started mowing lawns and washing cars for everybody. We knocked on every single door. And we did that probably up until we were about 14, 15 years old. And we'd collect money on the weekends. And when we collect that money every weekend, we'd take it right back home where we'd give it to our mom to help her pay the utilities. And I remember my mom would always say, you know, the only way we're gonna get out of here and get out of this environment is for you and your brother to go to college one day. In order to get scholarships to any really good university, we had to go to a high school with a good academic program and good athletic program. And we ended up finding a high school in Concord, California by the name of De La Salle High School. And we ended up taking the test and getting accepted into there. And my mom said, you know what, I can't afford that high school. And we said, don't worry about it, we're gonna figure it out. And do you remember that summer?
I think we, for about a month straight, we went after application after application, job after job, interview after job interview. We got our work permits, we were around 15 years old. So we ended up getting hired by a couple places. And so what we did was in the morning, we'd take the bus to school, probably about arrive there about 5 in the morning, walk to our job. We were janitors in the morning. We go to school, go to the library, do our homework, just get done with all our studies. We carry on the day through school, and then we go onto our sports activities.
And then after that, we'd run all the way to Exxon gas station where we were the shop boys, basically plugging flat tires, changing oil, cleaning up the shop after the mechanics left. From there, we'd run across that same parking lot to Applebee's where we were hosts and servers. We'd collect our checks every couple of weeks and take them right to the tuition department at school and sign them over to De La Salle. We paid our tuition during our term of high school. and then we ended up getting scholarships to college, top university for athletics and academics. And we went off to get our bachelor's degree, and I went off and got involved in real estate and mortgage, where I succeeded in. Brandon went off and got his master's degree and started a couple of his own successful companies in the area. And we ended up moving my mom back down here and buying her a home in Southern California. From here, I could take it from here, though, man. Thanks for stopping by, though.
Oh, yeah,
I appreciate
no problem,
it.
man. Glad I can help.
Right,
Love you.
Easy. Love you too, man. All right, so every once in a while, I'll get a few of my key leaders that are really positioning themselves well in this business by duplicating what I'm doing, showing up to the events. We'll get together and we'll strategize. We'll tell each other, what's been working for us this week, or we just give people motivation and inspiration to keep driving this business along.
Calvin's, his story is actually truly amazing. He has inspired everybody. I mean, from what he came from to where he is today and what he's accomplished with Monavie in such a short time is unbelievable. So he's inspired everyone. He gives people the hope that anybody can do this.
When I got involved in the business, I focused on getting my friends in and the people I cared about that I wanted to get involved in this business one by one. And as I got my friends involved, I made sure that they got their friends involved, and I helped present the opportunity to their friends for them. And after my meeting, I'll figure out what's the next step. All right, guys, we're done with the meeting. It was a productive night. What's next? We'll go out maybe, to a nice restaurant and hang out, or we'll go to a nice club at maybe some hotel lounge. And that's the lifestyle that I'm living right now. I'm taking advantage. I'm at a young age. I'm only 27 years old. And I want people my age to know that, we don't need to go to work every single day on the grind, 9 hours a day. Monavie isn't an easy business opportunity. To get to Black Diamond, you need to put in work, but it's a small sacrifice and commitment. It's gonna pay off after a year or 2 years or 3 years of working this business to be financially free, to live that lifestyle you've always dreamed of. All right, guys, I'd like to thank you guys for joining me today, living the dream that I'm living every single day. Just want to let you guys know that we all have the same opportunity in this business venture together we called Monavie. I'll see you guys at the top.
Well, prior to Monavie, Sai and I tell people we weren't poor, we were poor. We couldn't afford the extra O and the R.
You know what? They called me Tuna Supreme because for a while all we can have was tuna.
And you might say, you know what? Tuna fish is not that bad, Mike. But once you eat it for more than 2 years straight, every single day, tuna fish becomes pretty pathetic.
We would go to dumpsters and pick up garbage, pick up things people would leave behind, chairs and electronics, things that people would throw away, and we would go and sell them in the swap shop. I remember my son, he would have his side where he would sell his toys, and it put food on the table. We would make some money to put food on the table. That was good, but you know what? I didn't want my son to see that. I wanted my son to have a better life.
You know that this is one of the actual dumpsters where we would come to. And you know what, thinking back, I would have never thought in a million years that we would actually be in a position where we are right now, telling our story. And it just goes to prove to you that anybody can do this business. Growing up, my dad passed away when I was a year old. So my mom was my mom and my dad. And I consider myself the biggest mama's boy on planet Earth. My mom has always dreamed of owning her own home. One of my dreams has always been to fulfill that dream of hers. And with Monavie, I fulfilled that dream of mine and my mom's. I bought her a house. She's got a beautiful 2-story home with a swimming pool. She's got her backyard where she goes every day. She plants her own tomatoes. She's got a mango tree, avocado tree, and that kind of joy that brings to my heart cannot be bought. It's more gratifying to me to see that than to see all the money that we're accumulating in the bank with this opportunity. It's really, really brings to me that sense of more meaningful life. Something that's really made a difference with us is how much quality time we've been able to spend with each other, with our family, our son, mom, dad.
Yeah, it's been a blessing for us in many ways, more than one. It's just changed our life completely. We've actually, my dad passed away a year and a half. That's tough for me to speak about. And my mom and dad were building this business before he passed away. So that gave my mom no stress. She didn't have to work and just spend that quality time. Things that you can't buy, that's priceless.
Something that we enjoy is now like being able to go to a nice restaurant. I remember we would never ever go out and eat at a nice fancy place just because we couldn't afford it, and we would love just being able to drive by and see the people there, you know, drinking their wine, or, you know, and it just looks great. And to be able to be a part of that. My baby. This is Mike and Saeed. We're here in South Beach. It's Memorial Day weekend. It is wild. Perfect place to show off the juice. People are walking by. Somebody just walked by, saw my car and said, Monavie, network marketing. I say, you're absolutely right. Today, my son is making amazing music, and had it not been because we put that aside for a little bit and went and, you know, secured our future, we were able to build him a beautiful music studio. Just yesterday, we had the joy to watch our son compete against 25 of the top 500 competitors, and our son won first place. You know what? I thank God that we did this, because now we're able to secure his future. If you have kids and you're involved with them, make them the reason why you're going to do this. Do not make them an excuse why not to do this. They deserve more out of life, and they're only going to believe that they can achieve more in life if they see you achieve more out of life. When we started, we were extremely fired up. They called me ignorance on fire. I was just willing to do whatever it took. I wasn't afraid of the work. And I remember when I got out there initially, talking to all my loved ones, all my friends and neighbors, and we were just the butt of the joke. We didn't let that affect us. We decided to do this. We committed to do the work, and we pressed forward. We attached ourselves to people who were like-minded in the business, people who were motivated, people who were passionate. And it's something that you're going to deal with in building this business. And it's something that you cannot allow people to affect you. Nobody would come to our house for tasting parties when we started. We bought this house. Last tasting party we had here, we had about 120 people. I was like, my God, baby, we couldn't get one person to come 4 or 5 years ago, and now the house is not big enough. All those people that were making fun of us back then are looking at us now, and they are now a part of our business. So it's just a matter of you making it happen before they believe, and then they'll want to achieve the same thing you did. Come on, baby, go Diamond!
Life, baby.
Eu acho que uma das grandes memórias que eu tenho do barco é todo ano novo, família inteira, né, pai? A gente vinha aqui pra frente, pegava os fogos e pau! Estourava, era uma loucura, e era inesquecível. Galera, família, diversão, ano novo, energia renovada, era incrível. Eu sempre fui um cara muito isso, eu gosto de compartilhar os momentos bons com as pessoas que eu mais amo. Essa é minha mãe, né? Ela que me ensinou, aprendi com ela. Sempre foi minha guia, minha psicóloga, para entender um pouco mais sobre mim mesmo.
Imagina. Ele nasceu sábio.
Vim daqui, né?
Veio.
Vem daqui, não tem jeito. E esse é meu pai, Clóvis. Hoje tudo que eu sei sobre atitude, sobre vida, eu acho que todas as qualidades que me fizeram chegar onde cheguei, eu aprendi com esse cara. Eu falo que meu pai sempre foi meu melhor amigo. E hoje, né, tenho o prazer de ter meu pai hoje na equipe, um dos prazeres executivos do meu time. E essas são minhas duas irmãs, a Camila e a Cristina. Eu fui filho único por muito tempo. Eu sempre reclamei com minha mãe que eu queria irmã, queria irmão. E ela acabou fazendo duas irmãs, ela e meu pai, maravilhosas aqui. E essa é a Fabi, é meu amor, né? Meu diamante também, sempre me estipulando. Sempre falando, vai lá, Black, acaba com eles. Apoio é muito importante, né?
Casar é assim,
Não só na Monavie, mas em qualquer lugar. Sempre apoiando um ao outro.
Isso aí. É diamante. Literalmente. Esses 15 meses de Monavie, parece que vem todas as apresentações que eu fiz, todas as pessoas com que eu falei, tudo que aconteceu comigo quando eu venho no mar. Essa reflexão, esse filme passa na minha cabeça. Meu primeiro emprego foi com meu avô. Meu avô tem uma fábrica que ele falava, antes de poder liderar, a gente tinha que aprender como é que faz. Então eu fiquei um pouco em cada máquina lá na empresa. Eu lembro que eu chegava em casa todo sujo, de graxa. Meu avô me botou realmente para entender os valores da liderança. É um dos meus grandes mentores, então eu peguei esse recado quando era muito moleque, no meu primeiro emprego. Se não me engano, eu tinha 17 anos. Bom, eu fui convidado para conhecer Monavie há 15 meses atrás, a convite de um amigo. E eu acho que foi a pessoa mais fácil de ser convidado. No meu primeiro convite, me convidou para conhecer uma oportunidade. Eu falei, claro, por que não? Me apaixonei tanto pela empresa, pelos produtos, para a oportunidade de negócio. Eu fiquei maluco, não consegui dormir por alguns dias. Desde quando eu entrei no projeto, eu sempre falei no meu aniversário ia ser Black Diamond, aniversário ia ser Black Diamond. E incrível, eu acho que o inexplicável na Monavie é do além. Eu atingi o nível de Black Diamond no meu aniversário. Aí soltou fogos, a galera toda conectada, uma energia maluca. O pessoal pôde realmente sentir naquele momento que não só eu estava atingindo Black Diamond, mas toda a minha equipe estava atingindo Black Diamond. Tomar a decisão de fazer Monavie eu acho que é muito fácil, muito simples. Qualquer um pode tomar a decisão. Só que manter essa decisão por um tempo, que é o diferencial para você atingir Black Diamond. Eu não te falei que eu ia ser o mais novo do mundo? Lembra quando eu comecei? Que eu vou ser o mais novo do mundo?
Eu tive dúvidas. E o melhor?
É que tá só começando. Só começando. Então, Monavie tá podendo me proporcionar um dos maiores prazeres da minha vida. Poder ter o que eu quiser, na hora que eu quiser, quando eu quiser. Né? E poder ter o carro que eu sempre quis, a moto que eu sempre tive, as viagens que eu sempre quis ir, na hora que isso é muito importante. Eu acho que eu tô conseguindo ter tudo que eu sempre quis na melhor fase da minha vida. Há 2 anos atrás, antes de conhecer o Monavie, eu fiz um grande esforço. Eu comprei dentro desse complexo um apartamento que é mais ou menos desse tamanho. 2 anos depois, cara, olha que absurdo. Eu volto no mesmo complexo e eu consigo comprar o maior apartamento dentro de uma torre que chama Diamante. Eu saí desse apartamento pro topo da Torre Diamante. O topo, literalmente, né? Rumo ao topo. Pessoas aqui, eu recebendo minha Mercedes. Cara, como eu tô feliz, como eu sempre sonhei com esse momento, tudo que eu sempre sonhei. E aí eu descobri que